What is going on? How you doing? How you doing? I happened to run into a little bottle that I'd been looking for, not because I was super stoked to try it, but because I wanted to see what all the hype was about. If you don't know, Traveler Whiskey is a brand is from the Buffalo Trace distillery, but I don't think there's actually any juice from the Buffalo Trace distillery in it, or if there is, it's minimal. Um, from what I understand, we have here's a blended whiskey, and a lot of what's in here is Canadian. With blended whiskeys, there could be neutral spirits, but I believe that the master distiller, Hartland Wheatley, has said otherwise, that there is no neutral grain spirits in this. If you don't know, if you've been living under a rock, this is the Chris Stapleton Buffalo Trace collab whiskey. Retails for about $39.99, $40. But there has also been people buying it for secondary prices, even though I'm pretty sure it's fairly available. I didn't even realize that my state had gotten the Traveler whiskey, but just so happens that I stumbled into my liquor store one day and they had one bottle that somebody had returned, which probably isn't the best omen for what I'm, expecting here. But I just wanted to give it a try. It says it's blend number 40, and that's 40 of 50 apparent blends that they said that they had picked from. I've heard mixed reviews on this bottle, definitely, especially for the $40 price point. But that's what we're here to try and figure out. See if this bottle is worth spending $40 for, because there's a lot of good whiskeys in that $40 range. So here, let's open this bottle, figure this out. Ready? Not bad, not bad. Little light on the pop there. Okay. So, Chris Stapleton's Traveler whiskey, blended whiskey. So, not a bourbon. Most of my whiskeys that I have are bourbons. I have a couple scotches, but not. I don't think I own any blended whiskeys. I have a couple Canadians, but they're typically like flavored or something like that. Okay. Okay, the nose is good. I'll give it that. The nose is nice. It's brown sugar, caramel. If I had to give it a grade on the nose, I mean, it has a nice smell to it. So, I guess let's give it a try. See if it's lives up to the nose. So, the taste isn't bad, but it's basic. It's not There's not very much complexity to it. It fades quickly. A little astringent, a little sharp. Try a little bit more. Not a whole lot of oak. That might come from the fact that there's some light whiskey in here probably. I think light whiskey is much less oaky, as well as Canadian is typically going to be less oaky. It's very basic, very basic. I would say this bottle probably not worth the $40. I would say if you ever find it on sale and you can spend like 20 something for it, I would say that's probably a comfortable place for it to be. Honestly, I think that there's a lot of 90 100 proof, because this is a 90 proof whiskey. There's a lot of 90 proofers that have a lot more flavor and complexity, and for that price, for $40, there's a lot of like 100 proofers and stuff you could get as well that have a lot more flavor and complexity than that. I would say if you could find this for like mid 20s, I guess it would be a buy. Maybe even lower than that, like low 20s, because there's a lot of low 20 bottles. Like you get a Wild Turkey, which is obviously a much different mash bill, and it's a bourbon, but it has a lot more flavor. Get the Old Forester 100 proofs, even those are like what, low 20 bucks. And they have a lot more flavor, and you know, even if you wanted to use it as a mixer, at least it's half the price. So not worth it in my opinion. It is, you know, if you really want to try it, or if you're a big fan of Chris Stapleton, then you can buy it for that reason. But yeah, not the bottle looks cool. That's about it. It doesn't have a lot else going for it. It does smell nice. So if you're looking to make candles out of whiskey, well then I'd probably not even suggest that, because it's $40. Maybe use something else for that. But anyways, yeah, so that's my review on it. I'll give it a, for value, it's like a 1 out of 5. Okay, for smell, it's probably like a 4 out of 5. For taste, it's 2, 3 out of 5. 2 out of 5. Not great. Not for the price, at least. Alright, well, you guys have a good night. Now you know that this is probably not the whiskey to buy for $40. Yeah, alright, have a good night.